Labour's Emily Thornberry remained adamant the Prime Minister consciously breached lockdown rules regularly in Downing Street as BBC host Michelle Hussain challenged her to provide evidence of him misleading Parliament. Labour MP Emily Thornberry has claimed it was impossible. Boris Johnson was unaware of lockdown breaches within Downing Street throughout the pandemic. The Shadow Attorney General claimed the sheer number of parties held at the Prime Minister's home proves the Tory leader was aware of the gatherings. It is impossible for any reasonable person to believe that it all came as a great surprise to him, argued Ms Thornberry. The MP for Islington South and Finsbury remained adamant the lockdown breaches within Number 10 were led from the top, and Boris Johnson held full knowledge of the rule-breaking. BBC Radio 4 host Michelle Hussain challenged Ms Thornberry. The issue of misleading the House is based on knowingly misleading. What is the evidence that the Prime Minister knowingly misled Parliament in his statements in December? Ms Thornberry claimed the huge number of parties regularly held at Number 10 were no great surprise to Boris Johnson amid Partygate accusations. She argued that any reasonable person could clearly see the Prime Minister knew what was going on within the Downing Street offices. The Shadow Attorney General claimed there was also much wider knowledge across the Tory party of illegal gatherings. Ms Thornberry pointed towards the fact that Allegra Stratton was laughing as proof that there was no innocence among wider members of the Conservative Party. The Labour MP also claimed statements made by Dominic Raab suggested he was forced to halt the Downing Street parties during his stint as acting Prime Minister while Boris Johnson was in hospital. Ms Thornberry declared the nation was not going to get an admission of guilt from Boris Johnson, as the Prime Minister doesn't tell the truth. She argued the dishonesty of the Tory leader has meant the opposition is forced to focus on circumstantial evidence to determine his involvement in lockdown breaches. The Labour MP remained certain that gatherings were held at Number 10 throughout lockdown, on a regular basis with the knowledge of the Prime Minister.